Okay, we got what we asked for. Although still he has quite a reasonable position. Um, I'm just gonna. Okay, I'm a little worried about b5 here actually. b5, the idea of we're gonna play b5 ourselves. It's I don't know actually. b5, the idea of bishop b4 is bothering me. I'm quite worried about this. Maybe knight b4, knight f5, b5. I don't like his knight on e4. b5. He seems to have this sort of worked out, like b5, bishop b4, using the d6 square. I can play a6. You know, I mean, it's not that big a deal if I have to play a6. The d6 square, the b6 pawn gets a little funky after that, but we can live with it. I really don't want to let him have the c5 square. I don't want to let him play like bishop b4. So if he does b5, pawn takes pawn, rook takes pawn, okay, so be it. His rook is slightly vulnerable there. I have rook a1, but I don't think it actually does a whole lot. He just goes back with rook b1. And again, we're having some time issues. Knight on e4, very strong piece. If rook a1 doesn't do a whole lot, but he could even sack his queen. Knight, yeah, I think I like knight f5 now. It stops bishop e3, and we're running low on time, dude. Yep. It stops bishop e3. It threatens knight d5. Okay, he plays c3, weakened his structure. Yeah, that's toast. Now he's allowed bishop a6. So this should be very good for me after bishop a6. I'm glad we were patient and we took the extra time there because it paid dividends. If we play another move, you know, this doesn't happen. If we play too fast, it doesn't happen. So it's really like very important when you're playing 5-minute, and I was a very strong 5-minute player. I still am, but I am a little bit rusty. You got to be practical, but you do need to like use time. Learn to use your time. Queen d5, practical move. You'll avoid exchanges. We could also play knight a5. I'd like to get a sacrifice on d4 to just blow him apart, but it might work. But I'm not seeing it now. Rook a2, he has bishop c4. So it looks like we're going to have to play knight a5. Knight a5 doesn't even work. Knight d6, anybody? Knight d6. Knight d6 looks like it does it all. Time is really money. Knight d6 forces some sort of simplification. He can still play bishop d3. But I think there you're starting to look at rook a2. Knight a5 is a nice positional move. So, okay, we are up nothing. We're up the exchange. Help me remind me what I'm up, because I don't always remember. This guy's pretty tough. Can I do anything here? Sack a piece? Yeah. I think this is a practical move. I sack a piece, I play rook a2. Oh, he had that. Missed it. Man. Okay, rook a2. So queen b4. Now. Yeah, we actually are equal at best now. That's disappointing. The guy played really well. I think he had almost enough compensation there after knight e5. let's try to at least make a draw. Coming to brewing, nice. I want to trade rooks so bad here. Because his rook is, you know, is preventing my 2 rooks from doing some damage. I want to keep at least like 30 seconds on the clock as like a insurance policy, so I don't just flag terribly. Queen b1 check, and now what? Rook a8. Rook a8. Our king is safe. We have some threats against his king. So his bishop is under attack too. I'm threatening rook a2. Trading queens, is that an option? Do you want to trade queens? Well, in the practical game I would, but I'm down to 30 seconds. I'm going to lose on time again. It's unbelievable. Man. Never had so much trouble with time before. Okay. Okay, 1. Yep. Bishop takes b6. Man. Okay. My pieces couldn't get any more active, but he's gonna win on time, I guess. What's the point now? Rook b1, rook b2. Rook b1, rook b2. Does anybody else ever lose on time? Just me? That's the way I feel, you know? Rook b1, rook b2. Bishop d2, bishop d4 check. Please play bishop d2. Even that's not enough to save me. I still have 19 seconds. I mean, 19 seconds is enough. Now I think he made a mistake with 97 check. There. Bishop d4 check. Rook b2. Gonna win all of his pieces. Is that to make a draw? At least we didn't lose. We didn't lose. We salvaged it. A little bit of speed there, but very disappointing. Let's try again. Just cannot let myself get down that far on the clock. I'm getting in this huge hole on time. It's just like unbelievable. I cannot get myself out of the time hole. So, love life. Good blitz player. We should beat him. We had him, but we're lucky we even escaped with half a point because I'm digging the huge time hole. Alright, maybe the best policy here is I'm not getting a 5-minute game. Usually you get one pretty fast, but maybe what I should do is like enter the 15 and the 5-minute pools to try to get, you know, whatever game I can get. That we don't have a lot of dead time. What do you like in your coffee? A little bit of sugar, a little bit of milk. Not too much. I don't like the Dunkin' Donuts style. They dump it in with like shovels. It's definitely too much. We still have bishop. We still have queen, dude. We still have bishop. But you have no pawn. That's the problem. You can't win because you have no pawn. I didn't lose because he doesn't have mating material. I ran out of time. But it was a draw because white doesn't have mating material. Okay, 5-minute, knight f3. I got this last pawn off the board. So, lately I haven't been playing d3 too much. That's a fun line against f5. Knight f3, f5, d3. I'm going to transpose to some kind of English type of position here. I never actually tried this before, but it was kind of over the board inspiration. His black structurally is sort of dubious here, so I thought this would be cool. Delayed d3, d4 idea. Somehow black should be alright, but he's got weaknesses, like serious weaknesses on e6. But this is the first time I've played someone who isn't rated like 2300, so I should really beat this guy, beat this guy up. Alright, knight a6. I should really be playing a little faster again. h3. h3 looks so weak. I don't know, bishop g4, knight g4 bothered me. Maybe it shouldn't bother me. I'm not sure. h3 looks a little weakening. I'm not happy with this move, but I didn't like bishop e3, knight g4. I don't like playing d5 too early. I think with his knight on a6, I should keep the tension. So there's got to be a better move there, but I couldn't find it. Bishop g5, h6 didn't seem to do anything. Okay, bishop d7. Black's playing really passively. Maybe he tries a piece sack with like this coffee house style. Bishop d7, queen c8. Bishop takes h3. I have to be careful. That's not a joke. I mean, bishop takes h3, pawn takes h3, queen takes h3 can be very dangerous, though sometimes you can play knight h2 and defend. Black's playing pretty weakly here. The queen d2, I'm not sure this is even right, because he has knight c5 coming. Maybe d5 is an option now. Again, the time. But queen d2, pawn takes d5, d4, knight takes d4. If knight c5, maybe bishop f3. Heaving him off of e4, attacking the b7 pawn. I don't want to play f3. I could play queen c2, but it's on the f file. This is my plan. Induce him to play e5. He should play maybe a6. Then I have b4, which isn't necessarily like clearly crushing or anything because my c pawn is weak. Okay, now I think he's drifting a lot. Simple development. Best opposite his queen. Queen b8. Okay. Let's just develop my pieces. b3, and this is actually similar. I could play b4 as well. This is actually similar to the Marazzi we had a minute ago, but he has more weaknesses here. b5, c takes b5, a takes b5, knight d5, or white has a better structure. Black has 3 pawn islands, white has 2. If anybody's joining us, check out my YouTube videos and enjoy the stream. Make sure to follow. Now, I'm a little concerned about this. Maybe I need to play b4. Maybe the time has come to play b4. Because b4 is going to be annoying. Okay, now he has this. Knight takes e6. There's a lot of trades. I can play bishop e2.